A vaccine has been reapproved after health concerns. I'll explain shortly.
And a tragic event happened near San Diego City College this week. We will bring you the latest update.
March Madness is in full swing. Who's taking to the courts? I've got you covered in sports.
The spring season begins tomorrow. Will we see rain or sunshine? I got more details in weather.
Newscene starts now. Good evening, I'm Vicky Pineda, and welcome to this week's edition of Newscene. We continue to work remotely to bring you the latest news of the week. And tonight, San Diego businesses continue to ease into the red tier. Looser restrictions means limited indoor dining, gyms and theaters, and even our favorite tourist attractions are also allowed limited indoor business. It comes as San Diego County is seeing a slight decrease in its positive case percentage rate. It's now just under 3%. Statewide, about 15% of the population is fully vaccinated. And internationally, the AstraZeneca vaccine has been reapproved for use in Europe. It is the latest in a back and forth battle. Shots were suspended in 13 countries earlier this week due to concerns over blood clots. When asked about its use, the European WHO director talked about its importance in saving lives.
At this point in time, however, the benefits of the AstraZeneca vaccine far outweigh its risk, and its use should continue to save lives.
Before it was suspended, there were 37 reported cases of blood clots out of 17 million doses given, according to data. And here at home, San Diego County's largest vaccination center is set to close permanently tomorrow. And it's not because of the site has a low supply. The Padres will need the stadium space for the fast approaching season. Opening day is Thursday, April 1st. UC San Diego Health said it will try to fit in those who need their second shot before the closure. They would also be welcomed at any other vaccination locations. And now, an update on the tragic story that broke near campus earlier this week. Katia, please tell us more.
Yes, Vicky, local authorities have publicly identified all three men killed in a deadly crash earlier this week. The crash in the center of City College's campus also left 6 people injured. The crash happened Monday morning under the bridge on the 1400 block of B Street. Authorities said a 71-year-old driver plowed onto a sidewalk and into the people there. The bridge often provides shelter for those without housing. The weather that morning was rainy, and many of the sidewalks in the area were wet. The tragedy highlights the dangers that come with the city's homelessness crisis. Local community advocates are calling on San Diego City leaders to move forward with helping those living in the streets. Mayor Todd Gloria says the city needs to improve the lives of unsheltered people.
When it comes to homelessness, that we have real solutions that are data-driven, accountable, and ultimately get more people off of our streets.
We will continue to follow the story. For now, back to you, Vicky.
Thank you, Katia, for your report. Now to Atlanta, where the mayor is condemning a series of mass shootings that has shocked the nation. The alleged gunman targeted 3 Asian massage parlors in the Atlanta area before being apprehended. The shooting left 8 victims dead, 6 of them Asian women. That has led to a fierce debate over whether or not the crime charges are warranted. President Biden and Vice President Harris will be in Atlanta today to meet with local Asian American community leaders. And a new order from the Vatican is causing a clash of religion and culture in the Catholic Church. The 2-page decree says the Church welcomes and blesses the LGBTQ community, but not their unions, Pope Francis has endorsed legal protection for same-sex marriages, but only as a civil matter. Advocates for LGBTQ rights are responding with disappointment, and at least one predicts it will likely be ignored. Let's switch gears. The Aztecs have a big game today. Noelle, give us the scoop.
I hope you've got your bracket filled out, Vicky, because March Madness is upon us. And I don't know about you, but I'm hoping the Aztecs will make it to the Final Four.
The first play-in games took place yesterday, but the action we have all been waiting for tipped off this morning and will go late into the night. The overall number 1 seed is Gonzaga. Mark Few's Bulldogs enter with a perfect 26-0 record. Gonzaga will face tough challenges from Michigan, Baylor, and Illinois.
But who else is in the tournament? That's right, SDSU.
This year, the Aztecs earned a 6th seed with coach Brian Dutcher leading them. The Aztecs are coming off a hot win at the Mountain West Conference tournament. Players to watch include all-star forward Matt Mitchell, who was just named an honorable mention All-American by the Associated Press. The team will be playing tonight against 11th seed Syracuse at 6:40 p.m. in the bubble at Baylor University.
Back to you, Vicky.
Thanks, Noelle. I'll be tuning in for sure. And a new chancellor for the San Diego Community College District has been named. Carlos Turner Cortez will move into his new post on July 1st. Cortez is currently the president of the San Diego College of Continuing Education. His goals include reopening district campuses safely and increasing student enrollment. He will replace Constance Scarrow, who is retiring after 17 years. And it was a big night for many artists at the Grammys, but one broke records. Here's Andy with entertainment.
Yes, thank you, Vicky. And postponed but never shy of show-stopping, music lovers and pop culture aficionados are still talking about the incredible night at the Grammys. Megan Thee Stallion took home her first Grammys of her career, but even that history could not compare to the achievements of Queen Bee. Beyoncé stood in shock after receiving her 27th Grammy for her collaboration in Savage with Megan. And the Queen did not stop there. Later in the show, she won her history-making 28th Grammy. The Black Parade singer broke the record for most honored singer by the Grammys. And history continues to be made as the Academy Award nominations were announced earlier this week. For the first time, 2 women are competing in the Best Directors category. That includes Chloe Zhao, who is of Asian descent. And for performers, 9 of the 20 nominated actors are people of color. One of those is a posthumous nomination for Chadwick Boseman. The host has not yet been announced, and you can watch the show live on ABC Sunday, April 25th. This has been your latest entertainment news with Andy Flores. Back to you, Vicky.
Thank you, Andy. And it looks like we have a pretty sunny week ahead of us. Jillian, tell us more.
Yes, Vicky. Spring begins tomorrow, so let's take a look at the week ahead. Expect lots of sunny days, but also expect some slightly cooler temperatures. Plus, there's going to be a bit of a breeze on the weekend. For our current temperatures, the coast will have a high of 68 and inland will have a high of 73. It will be mostly sunny in these areas, but for the mountains, it will be a high of 62 and desert a high of 85. Expect strong winds in the mountains and deserts Friday through Sunday, but expect the strongest ones on Saturday. For our 5-week forecast, Saturday will have a high of 63 and a low of 48. It'll be mostly cloudy, but will gradually become sunny. Expect wind speeds to be up to 20 miles per hour. Don't worry, it'll calm down at night. On Sunday, there'll be a high of 63 and low of 47. Mostly sunny. Monday, a high of 64 and low of 50. Sunny in the day and partly cloudy at night. For Tuesday, we'll have a high of 66 and low of 49. And also, for the end, Wednesday we'll have a high of 71 and low of 51. And both of these days, Tuesday and Wednesday, will be sunny and clear. I think we have a great first week of spring coming up. And that's all we have for weather. Back to you, Vicky.
Thank you, Jillian. We are lucky to be living in San Diego, and some lucky people are receiving the vaccine in Massachusetts. Got a surprise performance from a world-famous musician. After receiving his second COVID-19 vaccine, cellist Yo-Yo Ma performed Ave Maria during his required 15-minute observation period. Ma said he wanted to give back. Let's listen in. Wow, what a treat. That's all we have for tonight. You can tune into Newscene for a new show every Friday and find it all on stcitytimes.com. And remember to follow SC City Newscene on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Thank you and good night.